right. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Our next guest, he's an upcoming comedian at NYU. His name is Sean Millea.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. Wow, what a warm applause. Okay. Guys, give it up one more time for your musical guest, Jonathan Wang. Oh my God. From Carnegie Hall to Rubin Hall. Can't beat that, am I right? So guys, turns out I'm going to be a father. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I know. Yeah. I'm a sperm donor now. So, yeah. No, I signed up to be a sperm donor because I want to be a father, but I don't want to be a dad. And that's the easiest way to do that without seeming like an asshole. So, no, I signed up to be a sperm donor, and I mean, it's a great gig. Can't beat it. I'm getting $1,300 a month to go do what I was going to do anyway, 3 times a week. Can't beat that. No, and I mean, it's a great gig, but it doesn't mean it didn't have its roadblocks in the beginning. Because the thing was, to get the job, I had to not masturbate for a week so I could give them a sample that was sufficient enough for them to test. And I mean, what am I, a superhero? I mean, come on, man. So you guys will like this one. I talked to my Christian roommate because he doesn't masturbate. And I was like, hey, man, can you do that into a 5-hour energy for me and I'll sneak it in like a drug test? And I mean, yeah, because you can't beat that. It's going to make more children in the end. God will be happy. So, yeah, so I did it, and it was cool. I got the job, and now I'm a sperm donor, hence the joke. But I don't know, they called me 9 months later, and they were like, after I got the job, and they were like, hey, guess what? We used that sample of yours, and the kid came out black. And I was like, I'm just as confused as you guys, because my roommate's not black. So, yeah. I was on Broadway the other day getting a hot dog, and I couldn't help but think to myself, does the guy with the hot dog cart on Broadway tells people he works on Broadway, That's how I would flirt with women. I work on Broadway. Can I get you a job? We can see about that. What are you doing tomorrow? Meet me tomorrow. Where? Wherever you want. Outside, Phantom of the Opera? Meet me outside Phantom of the Opera. Okay. Cool. Plot twist, guys. The guy with the hot dog cart on Broadway is Harvey Weinstein. Yes. Oh, too soon. Too soon in the comedy world to be making jokes like that. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm not that great at flirting with girls. I chalk it up to being too nice. Like the other night I was walking behind this girl on my way home and it was dark out. And I could sense that she was probably scared. So I was like, hey, I'm not following you. And that only made it worse. It's a lot harder to follow somebody once you say that. Totally. Yeah. Yeah. So no, I'm not good at flirting with girls because, to me, it feels kind of like a job interview because, I don't know, they're judging everything you say, And it's the only job interview that if you get the job, you end up losing money. So it's yeah, no, but I did realize, though, that, if I'm better at talking to girls drunk, I must also be better at job interviews drunk. So I did put that theory to test, and I got a job from it. But the only problem was I go into work the next day, the guy's like, my boss, he's like, hey, you did great in the interview, but, what happened to that boisterous guy? And I was like, yeah, dude, I was really drunk for that. But which school bus is mine? I got friend-zoned by this girl recently that I really like, and I don't know, that sucked, because I was like, we get along so well, I feel like I'm not that ugly, so I didn't really get it, But then it hit me, because I realized I have this friend who's gay, and me and him are having the same conversations that me and her are having. I'm like, dude, I don't want to have sex with you, we're just friends. And he would say stuff like, oh, you don't know, man, until you just try at least once, right? So I realized the girl I like is gay. Yeah. Yeah, so I found out recently that cat urine is a good aphrodisiac, believe it or not. Yeah, I was just as surprised. And I figured, you know what, I'm a spontaneous guy, I'll give it a shot. So I'm in Williamsburg, I find this stray cat, I get it to pee in a little thing for me, and I put it on cologne before I go to the bar. And I'll tell you what, guys, it does work. It does work. I was talking to this girl, and she was like, you smell like piss. But like, I'm weirdly horny, so I'm gonna have sex with this guy. I'm a good wingman. That's the point of that joke. That's the point of that joke. Okay. All right, this joke hasn't been going well, but I'm gonna try it for you guys because you are being so kind to me tonight. My grandma died recently, and I know, it's so sad. Yes, thank you. But, I mean, I can't help but think, like she was in the hospital, and like the hospital's one job is to keep this woman alive, and they failed. And it's like, if like a pizza place messes up your order, they send you a free cannoli. So like, where's my damn cannoli? That's all I can think, man. All I got was a dead grandma. At least fill her with some cream cheese and chocolate chips, dude. So I was going home the other day, I walked to my apartment, and in my door frame, there was like a business card, like wedged into the door frame, and it said, "Best Locksmith." And I couldn't help but think, if this guy was the best locksmith, the business card would have been on my pillow. Right? I don't know. But, I mean, I'm sad to say, that's all I got, guys. I'm so sorry that this was so quick. Oh, thank you. Give it up for Brandon Liu, the greatest host of all time.
Thank you. That's amazing. Special thanks to Sean Millea. That's all we have for you tonight. Good night, everybody.
Yeah!